All right, welcome. It is NBA draft night. Sorry, I was a little late. I was watching the draft. At first I was like, I'm not gonna stream it, but then I decided to stream it. Blazers just took Donovan Clingan, guard from UConn. Okay. Donovan Clingan. I mean, Trailblazers, they traded away Malcolm Brogdon earlier today. Maybe that's why. Alright. He's a two-time national champion, 2023-24 all-tournament team. Alright. Last season, he averaged 13 points per game, 64% from the field, 7.4 rebounds per game, and 2.5 blocks per game. Man, Donovan Clingan, he might be doing something. As you know, I'm a Pelicans fan, and I'm hoping we can get Zach Edey with the 21st pick. That's what I'm hoping. I don't think we're going to trade up for him. I think if he falls, we're taking him. I don't think we're trading up. Alright, so the Spurs have the 8th pick. What's up, Dad? I just splashed up in my nose. Alright. Spurs on the clock at number 8. They took Stephon Castle earlier at number 4. So at number 8, who could the Spurs take? They took Castle, so here I think they're taking a wing. I think the Spurs take a wing here. It's my fault. Hold on. Real quick. Alright. Come on, man. Alright. Can y'all hear my microphone good? Hopefully y'all can hear my microphone. Alright. Spurs on the clock at number 8. I think they could go raw. Well, no, they're not going Dillingham, because if they were going to go Dillingham, they would have took him in number 4. I bet, Dad. Thanks. Alright. Spurs, just don't take Zach Edey, because here's my plan for the Pelicans, right? Zach Edey falls to number 21. The Pelicans take him. We don't trade up. We take him at number 21 exactly. And then Jonas Valanciunas, we are either going to trade him and get some role players / veterans and some more draft capital for next year, and then we play Zach Edey. Or we play Jonas going into the season. But then we play Edey as like our 6th man. But if Jonas starts stinking it up like he was a couple games last season, like from that last stretch, like he wasn't playing good at the end of the season. So if he starts playing like that again, then we trade. Then we just bench Jonas. So I'm sorry, I don't see Jonas in the future for this team. I just don't. All right, Spurs on the clock at number 8. Man, there's a lot of players the Spurs could go with here. Well, not really. Honestly, I won't be surprised if the Spurs trade down. Maybe that's what's taking them so long, because The Spurs have like 45 seconds to make a pick, so maybe that's what's taking them. Or no, the pick is in for the Spurs. Let's see. Victor Wembanyama was the 2023 to 2024 NBA Rookie of the Year. Last season he averaged 3.6 blocks per game, which led the NBA. Just don't show that highlight. All right. Rob Dillingham, guard out of Kentucky. I don't see the Spurs getting him because if the Spurs were gonna get Rob Dillingham, they would have took him at 4. Because like him and Stephon Castle plays the same position. Alright, the pick is in for the Spurs. They could go Cody Williams. They could go with him or Matas Bazulis. To pair up with Wemby in the front court. Alright. Just don't take Zach. Last season, the Spurs sucked. With the 4th pick, the Spurs took Stephon Castle. So, I don't see them going to guard. It would be kind of weird to take 2 guards. Alright. Let's see who is going to be a San Antonio Spur. Alright. Pick is in. Screaming A. Smith. Yeah, I'm not watching his version. I'm watching the version on I'm watching the ESPN version. Alright, let's see. And the Spurs, they do take Rob Dillingham. They do? I like Rob Dillingham. But what was the point of taking Stephon Castle? Don't they already have Keldon Johnson? So now you got like 3 gods. You got him. I saw a Hornet fan celebrating. Did they trade down with the Hornets? But that wouldn't make sense either because the Hornets they picked at number 6. Unless they had 2 first-round picks that I'm missing. They go with Rob Dillingham. Look, I like Rob Dillingham. He's a good player, but y'all just took Stephon Castle 4 picks ago. What? Okay. Rob Dillingham's a Spur. I did not expect that. That's probably the first surprise tonight. That is definitely the first surprise tonight, man. Why didn't you take him at 4? Instead you took... So now they got Stephon Castle. Maybe they're taking him to be a bench player. I don't know. Cause maybe he can play the wing. Because you got Keldon Johnson and Stephon Castle, Devin Vassell, Victor, Rob Dillingham. Where does Rob Dillingham fit in that system? Like Rob Dillingham, Devin Vassell, they play like the same player. They're literally the same player. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, man. Man, okay. Well, the Memphis Grizzlies are on the clock at number 9. Let's see. I don't see them taking a guard unless, you got Ja Morant. We got to see if he can actually play. Who's their shooting guard? I know they got Marcus Smart. I don't see them taking a guard. Forwards. I don't see them taking a center because they already have Jaren Jackson. Unless they're planning on trading him. I think they're going to take a forward here. It's just a matter of which forward. Well, the pick is already in, so the Grizzlies already know. This is like the fastest pick is in thing ever. So that means that unless they just had the quickest phone call ever, they must have already knew when like 2 picks ago. Alright. Grizzlies pick is in. They could go Tristan da Silva. Last year, the Grizzlies went 27-55, 13th in the West, and obviously missed the playoffs. Let's see, man. They're saying that the Grizzlies need a center. Why? Don't they still got Jaren Jackson? Oh, Mataz Buzulis. They go Mataz Buzulis. I think they're gonna go with Mataz. I think the Grizzlies go with Mataz here. I think they're going with Mataz. I like him. Let's see. Mataz Buzulis would play the wing. Yeah, he wouldn't be a bad pick. Yeah, so the Grizzlies, look, they don't need as much help as, let's say, a team like the Pistons, but they do need to have some security. Like, I've been hearing rumors that they were going to trade up. Clearly, that didn't happen, and the pick is already in. So the Grizzlies, they are at number 9. I think they're going to take a wing here. I think it's going to be Mataz Buzulis, in my opinion. The Grizzlies, they can use them. The Grizzlies, the Grizzlies are a team that will kill you in the paint. Well, not last season, but if they're like a fully healthy team, they would kill you in the paint. Yeah, they can shoot, but they would kill you in the paint. So if they look, I don't know who they take yet, or who they've taken yet, because the pick is already in, so the Grizzlies know before we do. Obviously every team knows who they pick before we do, unless we're actually the NBA team. You know what I'm trying to say. Mataz Buzulis is my prediction. Let's see. All right, let's see. They're about to announce the pick. Who is going to Memphis? The Grizzlies just took Zach Edey. Dang it, man. The Grizzlies took Zach Edey. He's the guy I wanted for the... Oh, my gosh. This always happens, bro. This always happens. No matter what sports team I root for, they always get screwed. Oh, wait, hold on. I just got an alert. Oh, so actually, no. So, last pick, the Spurs took Rob Dillingham. So, that was... You see, the NBA draft, they need to change their method. Because usually, you know how in the NFL draft, you know when a player gets traded? Well, you don't know in the NBA until, like, a pick later. So, apparently, the Minnesota Timberwolves traded up with the Spurs to take Rob Dillingham. It's okay, we'll get a good one. That we're picking number 21, and we don't have a second round pick, so look, man, I don't know. Zach Edey, he goes at number 9. The Utah Jazz are on the clock at number 10. Who do they go? They go with a guy like Devin Carter to play along Colin Sexton. Yeah, they already have John Collins. They already got players like that. Last year, Jazz went 31-51, 12th in West, missed the playoffs. And the Jazz, they have 2 first-round picks. They have pick 10 and pick 29. So they have a pick right now, and they have a pick way later in the draft. So let's see the Jazz here. But Zach Edey, does this mean that the Grizzlies are trading Jaren Jackson? Or is Edey just going to come off the bench? Jaren Jackson's a center, right? Or am I tripping? Well, the pick is already in for the Jazz. But yeah, apparently the Timberwolves, they traded up for Rob Dillingham. So, alright, that makes more sense now. That makes more sense. The Spurs, yeah, it would have been kind of silly for them to take Rob Dillingham 4 picks after taking, going with Stephon Castle. All right, pick is in for the Utah Jazz at number 10. All right, this is the 10th pick, so this ends the top 10. Pick is in. I mean, they could go Bazulis. I do not. Maybe the Pelicans get Bazulis. If they get Bazulis, I won't be mad. If they get Bazulis. Yeah, if the Pelicans get Bazulis, I won't be mad. I'll tell you that right now. Watch I say that and he's going to go to Utah. Knowing my luck. Alright. Pick is in. Well, now they're announcing. Let's see. Okay. The Jazz. Who? Cody Williams. Okay, the Jazz go with Cody Williams. He's a wing out of Colorado. Okay. Play him alongside John Collins. That's not a bad pick. Okay, Jazz get Cody Williams. And that ends the top 10. Well, now since Rob Dillingham is actually in Minnesota, okay, I mean, are they trying to replace Mike Conley? I mean, Mike Conley, I mean, he's a decent point guard. They could be trying to, they could start Rob over Mike Conley, or they're just going to take Rob Dillingham for depth to back up Mike Conley. Because we all know Rob Dillingham ain't starting over Anthony Edwards, so he's probably going to play alongside Anthony Edwards. All right, but back to here. So Cody Williams with the 2023-24 Pac-12 All-Freshman was on the 2023-24 Pac-12 All-Freshman team. All right. So Cody Williams going to Utah. He is going to Utah, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he was playing with a mask on. They're saying he's an efficient scorer. Okay. He has court vision. All right. All right, man. Cody Williams is a Jazz player. Last season, he averaged 11 points. Okay, screw me then. Efficient scorer, versatile defender, and court vision is what they're saying for Cody Williams. Okay. All right, man. Cody Williams, man. He looks tough. He looks tough, man. Now, the Chicago Bulls are on the clock with the 11th pick. Now, the Bulls, let's see. We don't know if Lonzo Ball is going to play again. We don't know if they're going to trade away Zach LaVine. They did trade away Alex Caruso. Maybe this means that they're going to go get a guard. But that wouldn't really make sense. I mean, they traded for Josh Giddey when they traded away Alex Caruso. But I'm not a big fan of Josh Giddey. He was really unplayable in the playoffs last season for the Thunder. So maybe they go with a guy like Matas Bazulis. Okay, now they're showing us. Okay. All right. The Bulls, they need on-ball defense. Okay, well, the pick is in for the Bulls. But I don't know. Maybe that means it's going to be traded because no one, this thing loves. All right. So we got the Spurs Timberwolves trade details. So the Timberwolves get Rob Dillingham, and the Spurs receive a 2031 first and 2030 pick swap. Okay, that's not a bad trade for Minnesota or San Antonio. You get a pick in 2031 plus a pick swap in 2030. I know that's a few years from now. But, hey, if the Timberwolves, let's say Edwards, let's say, he just gets, let's say he regresses or whatever, those picks would be good. I don't know. But the Spurs, okay, they get a pick in 2031 plus a pick swap in 2030. So they get a pick swap so they get the Timberwolves pick in 7 years and a pick swap in 6 years. Okay, I mean, that's not terrible. Obviously, if you trade down in the first round, you want some draft capital, but I think it's a little bit different with the Spurs since, they just picked in the first round. So, I mean, you get Stephon Castle, You trade Rob Dillingham to the Timberwolves, and in return you get a first round pick in 7 years and a pick swap in 6 years. All right, that's not bad. Okay. The pick is in for the Bulls, but right now we're watching a commercial about tacos. So, yeah, not sponsored, by the way. All right, best available. They got Bub Carrington. Maybe they take a guy like Bub Carrington. I don't know, but I don't know. This is I think this is the Bulls' only pick at number 11. Let's see. So they need on-ball defenders and front court depth. Okay. They could go with Bazulis to pair him up with DeMar DeRozan. However, I've been hearing reports that DeRozan might not get extended. I don't know if that means he becomes an automatic free agent, but if that does, then they can get his replacement in Matas Bazulis. Patrick Williams. I think if they take Matas, they could play him at the 4 and trade away Patrick Williams. Obviously, the Bulls, they finished 9th in the East and they lost in the play-in to the Heat. Because they beat the Hawks in the play-in, and then they lost to the Heat in the second play-in game to get eliminated from the playoffs. Man, all right, so the Bulls at number 11, they could go a couple different ways. I don't know, man. The Bulls, I think if you're the Bulls, you got to start planning for a future without Lonzo Ball, because we don't know. Look, I like Lonzo Ball. I like what he did for the Pelicans, but we don't know if he's going to be able to play ever again. So, yeah, man. So, yeah, and sorry, guys. I was planning on streaming in the front room, but, in my man cave, but unfortunately, there's a bunch of stuff in there right now. Since, like I said, we have another family that moved in. In fact, one of the only boy from that family was actually watching the draft with me, but then he went to go lay down. So, yeah. All right, the Bulls at number 11. Like I said, they could go a couple different ways. Point guard. They could go forward. Chicago Bulls. We already know that back in 1984 they had the 3rd pick and they took. Some people argue the best player of all time. So, yeah, and I do too. I think he's also the best player of all time. All right, let's see. Pick is in for Chicago. Man, how is Matas still available? Oh, man. Yeah, if Utah wanted to take a forward, which they did, they took Cody Williams. Why not just go with a guy like Matas Bazulis? I don't know. They could go with Keyshawn George. That would have been funny if the Jazz took him, because then they take somebody named Keyshawn George last year, or Keyshawn, I don't know. That would have been funny if the Jazz took him. All right, man. So the 1984 draft class notable players. The first pick was Akeem Olajuwon. 3rd pick was Michael Jordan. 5th pick was Charles Barkley. And the 16th pick was John Stockton. Dang, he fell all the way to 16 in the 1984 draft class. Wow. Okay. All right, the pick's been in for like 10 minutes now. Okay, are we going to get the pick now or tomorrow? Ain't there a limit from how long they go? Okay, here we go. Speaking of limit, I don't know. All right, let's see who the Bulls take. Yep, Matas Bazulis. I said that he was going to go around here, man. Matas Bazulis is going to Chicago. Okay, that's a great pick for the Bulls. You're gonna get a good player in Matas Bazulis. Fortunately, one of the guys I wanted the Pelicans to take do not get to the Pelicans again. Man, screw what I said earlier. The Pelicans, I don't know. Matas Bazulis last season 14.1 points per game, 6.6 rebounds per game, playing for G League Ignite. Matas Bazulis, number 5 recruit in 2023, according to the ESPN 100. The Bulls take Matas Bazulis. That is a great pick for Chicago. That is a great pick for Chicago. Man, Matas Bazulis up there with Adam Silver taking a picture, man. That's where a lot of people dream. That's what a lot of people dream to be. I personally won't ever do that because, man, if I ever get to the NBA or NFL, I would have to, my videos would be limited because I'll be in practice every day and I would be too tired to make a video. So I'm sorry, that's probably not gonna happen. But yeah, Buzelis, he's a great shooter. He's a great floor general. Yeah, he has versatility. He's a defensive playmaker. Buzelis is I don't see a single flaw in Buzelis' game. That man, he's tall. He's got a long wingspan. The Bulls, they're gonna love Buzelis. Yeah, Matas Buzelis is in Chicago, and now the Oklahoma City Thunder are on the clock with the 12th pick. Who will the Thunder go with? You could say maybe guard because they traded away Josh Giddey, but I kind of think that cancels it out because they got Alex Caruso, who, in my opinion, is a better player than Josh Giddey. And, last year they went 57-25, first in the West. They beat my Pelicans in the first round 4-0. Let's not talk about it. And in the second round, they lost to the Mavericks in 6. So, I mean, they could go with Kyle Filipowski, and make him the 6th man. Because just because you get drafted in the first round don't mean you automatically got to start. All right, man. The Thunder. All right. Dude, I just saw a notification saying, could Caleb Williams be the first rookie quarterback to win Super Bowl? No. Okay. All right. But yeah, the Thunder, man, they don't really need to improve. I mean, they literally don't need to improve because they just won 57 games and they were the best team in the Western Conference record-wise this past season. So, I mean, the Thunder, if they wanted to, they could trade down, but I don't think they would want to trade down unless, because why would you do that if you're the Thunder? I mean, because you have too many picks in the upcoming future. So, I mean, if you trade down, you're most likely going to get some more picks that you won't be able to keep anyway. So, yeah. But how about Mikal Bridges going to the Nets, or going to the Knicks last night? Man, that surprised me. All right. Man, if the Thunder, they have the 12th pick. Yeah, so. All right. Man, okay. All right. Thunder. Ooh, there's a lot of players. Well, there's not really a lot of players the Thunder could go with here because, there is no right or. You know how in school they used to say, okay, there's a right or wrong answer to this. There's no right or wrong answer. That's literally what the Thunder have right now. No matter what you take, no matter who you take, it you don't have to. If you're a Thunder fan, you should be able to sleep good tonight, no matter who you take. And I'm not gonna lie, this draft class is underrated, man. A lot of people were saying that the pick is in for the Thunder. A lot of people were saying that this draft is garbage. I don't see it that way. Like I said, Zach Edey was my pick. You got guys like Bub Carrington, who's a sleeper. The first 10 picks were all amazing picks in my opinion. So, yeah. Even the Rob Dillingham pick, because at first I thought he was going to San Antonio, but then it turns out he was going to Minnesota a pick later. So, yeah, all right. Let's see. Sorry, I got hair in my mouth. All right. All right. Pick is in for the Thunder. We're reaching up to 30 minutes. We're reaching the 30-minute mark of this live stream. So if you haven't already, like, subscribe, share, turn the bell on so you don't miss another upload, stream, or short. I'm gonna go on a run and I'm gonna say, well, I'm not gonna guarantee you anything, but I will say this: I'm gonna try to at least put out some shorts every day. I'll say that. All right, let's see. Yeah, the Bulls fans are excited, as they should be. I would have been if the Pelicans took Buzulis, I would have been out this chair. Man, I mean, Pelicans, man, we don't pick number 21, so unless you trade up. Thunder. I don't like the Thunder, and no, it's not just because they beat my team in the first round and they swept us horribly. That's not why I don't like them. I don't like them because they try to take, like, I didn't know this, but back in like 2006 when New Orleans got Hurricane Katrina, they tried to take my team from me. Let's see, who did the Thunder take? Let's see. Nikola Topic, guard from Serbia. Okay. Alright. I understand where they're going with this, but in my opinion, Nikola Topic's got to come off the bench. He has to come off the bench. I feel like the Thunder, they should start. Well, they're obviously going to start Shea, and then Alex Caruso that they just traded for a week ago, or well, not even a week ago, like a few days ago. I think he has to start at the 2. So Nikola Topic, I mean, he's from Serbia, so Nikola Jokic was also from Serbia, right? Wasn't Luka also from Serbia? I don't know. Nikola Topic was the 2023 to 24 ABA League Top Prospect Award winner, and he's going to Oklahoma City. Okay. Thunder gets Nikola Topic. The only bad thing about a lot of international players coming into the NBA is now I gotta pronounce too many names, and most of those names are like Giannis. I don't even try. At first I tried to pronounce his last name from how I see it, but now I don't even try to do that anymore. I don't even try to pronounce that man's last name. Like I can pronounce Nikola Jokic, I can pronounce Luka Doncic, but Nikola Topic I can pronounce too. But like Zachary, like his Sarcher, I don't know. But yeah, Nikola Topic, he has vision and he's a creative finisher. He's going to OKC. That's a good pick for the Thunder to come off the bench because, like I said, I don't see him starting over Alex Caruso. And now the Sacramento Kings are on the clock at number 13. Obviously, the Kings, man, they need some help, man. Like they don't need too much help. Like they were the 3 seed a couple years ago, and they were just in the play-in this past year. So the Kings, their point guard is De'Aaron Fox. They got Malik Monk at the 2. Last year they went 46-36, 9th in the West, and they lost. Well, they beat the Warriors in the play-in, then they lost to my Pelicans in the play-in. Notable Serbian-born players drafted: Nikola Topic, Nikola Jovic, Bogdan Bogdanovic, Nikola Jokic, Darko Milicic, and Vlade Divac. But maybe they go with a wing to pair up with Harrison Barnes, and because they got Domantas Sabonis down low. So pause. No, did he? My fault. Kyle Filipowski. I mean, they could take him and put him at the 4, and does Harrison Barnes play the 3 or 4? I'm pretty sure he plays the 3. Well, the pick is in for the Kings. We don't gotta wait much longer. Well, we probably do, knowing how massively they like pushing things. Kings, man. Let's see who they go with. All right, Kings. Pick is in for Sacramento. Sacramento Kings pick is in. All right, there's Dan Hurley, 2-time national champion for UConn. And he was a candidate for the Lakers head coaching job, but he declined the offer. And the Lakers went ahead and picked up J.J. Redick, former Pelican. I don't really like J.J. Redick because he was talking smack about Zion. And you're allowed to have your opinions, but you just got to know, if you talk smack about my players, you're talking smack about me. So come at me if you want to. But yeah, the Kings, they have the 13th pick. They could go a couple positions. I wouldn't have been surprised if they traded down from this pick. But the Kings, I believe they extended Malik Monk. So, yeah, I don't see them taking a guard here. So like Bub Carrington, you can throw him out the window. Not literally, because that would be assault and attempted murder. But you can throw him out the window for like a pick by the Kings. Number 13. Let's see. They have the 13th pick. Yeah, I think this has to be a wing. This has to be a wing player. Like, you're not replacing Sabonis. You're not replacing Fox. You're not even replacing Monk. And I don't even think you should replace Harrison Barnes. I like Barnes. So I think you got to get somebody to play the 4. Dude, I just got a Discord comment saying that the Warriors are running it all back. What is that supposed to mean? We got our first like of the stream. Shout out to the like. Shout out to the like button. And also whoever left the like, clearly. Alright, Kings. Let's see. Pick is in. They go a couple ways here. You just gotta see. Man, but my Sundays are gonna be busy. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all know, man. When football starts, we're gonna have a pregame show. And I might stream Saints games, and then we're gonna stream right out. Man, bro, you are going to get 1,000 videos by the time you know it, man. 1,000 videos every single day at this point. Not literally, because then I would have no voice left. All right, let's see the picks getting announced. Devin Carter. Okay, what are these picks? Devin Carter, guard from Providence. Is this another trade down pick? I mean, I think, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen Devin Carter play, but let's see. His father's Anthony. He played 13 seasons in the NBA. Last season, I mean, he averaged 19.7 points per game, most at Providence since 2015-16. First Providence player drafted in first round since 2016 when Chris Dunn got drafted. I mean, he also has to come off the bench. Like, you can't start him over De'Aaron Fox or Malik Monk. Yeah, unless De'Aaron Fox requested a trade they didn't know about. Which, if that is true, Pelicans call the phone. But Devin Carter, I mean, he led Providence in points per game, rebounds per game, assists per game, and okay. He last season averaged 19.7 points per game, 8.7 rebounds per game, 3.6 assists per game, and 1.8 steals per game. Okay. The Kings get Devin Carter. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I guess we're just going to see him play. Alright. He's defensive versatility. Alright. I mean, the Kings, they do need some defense. But like I said, still, you cannot start him over Monk or Fox. You're definitely not starting him over Fox. And Monk, I mean, you could argue it, but I feel like Monk means too much to that team. Malik Monk is like the Marcus Smart of the Kings. Alright, it says the Trailblazers are on the clock at number 14, but if you actually use your phone, you would know that this pick is going to the Washington Wizards. Yeah, because the Trailblazers traded this pick to the Wizards to get Denny Avdija, I don't know how you say his name. So yeah, the Wizards are on the clock at number 14. They took who was it that they took? Who did they take earlier? At number 7? I don't know. All I know is that they had the 7th pick. Alright. Alright, fellas. Trailblazers, or Wizard. I mean, why did I say who the Trailblazers take? The Washington Wizards are on the clock at number 14. Obviously, the pick that they received in the Denny Avdija trade. And the Wizards, they took Alex Sarr with the 2nd pick earlier tonight. So now we got to see who they're going to take at number 14. Obviously, like I just said, this pick is coming from Portland. Um, yeah, yeah. The Blazers they took Donovan Clingan earlier. So yeah. Yeah, the Wizards, they received Malcolm Brogdon, a 2024 first, 14th overall, a 2029 first, and 2 second-round picks, while the Trailblazers received Denny Avia. So the Wizards, they get this pick, and they get a first-round pick in 5 years. They get this pick and a pick in 5 years, and they also get 2 second-round picks along with that. And I like Malcolm Brogdon. Like 2 seasons ago, he won 6th Man of the Year. And by the way, the pick is in for the Wizards. Like I said, I still don't like the format. You see, it says the Trailblazers logo pick is in. I know it says proposed trade than the Wizards logo, but it should at least have the Trailblazers. It should at least have the Trailblazers, or it should at least have the Wizards pick next to pick is, or the Wizards logo next to pick is in. Notable NBA draft anniversaries: Kareem Abdul-Jabbar 55th, Bill Walton's 5th. Okay, my fault. But let's see, who do the Wizards go with? Like, they don't need a center now because they just took Alex Sarr. RP to Jerry West, man. And Bill Walton. If you're the Wizards, who do you take? Maybe you take a guard to pair with Jordan Poole or to even replace Jordan Poole. Because Jordan Poole did not have a good year last year. Maybe you take a guard to pair or replace Jordan Poole. Maybe you go with a wing to replace Denny. Maybe. Alright, well, the pick is getting announced right now. Let's see who's going to Washington with Alex Sarr. Bub Carrington, guard from Pittsburgh. I knew it was going to be a guard. The Wizards take Bub Carrington, guard from Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where people come to play. Alright. Bub Carrington. Yeah. This could replace Jordan Poole. Alright. Yeah. I mean, the Wizards, they already have Kyle Kuzma, so you don't got to worry about Kyle Kuzma. He's staying in Washington. I think. I don't know. Things could change. Bub Carrington, who's the 2023 to 24 ACC All-Rookie team. He was on that team. Bub Carrington's headed to Washington to play with Jordan Poole, with Kyle Kuzma. Man. Last season averaged 13.8 points per game, 5.2 rebounds per game, and 4.1 assists per game. Bub Carrington headed to Washington, D.C. Man, that man spinning the ball. Spinning the ball in his fingers. Jump on Bub Carrington's back. Pause, no diddy. Alright. He's going to Washington. But like I said, the draft order is still confusing. Like, why does it say Trailblazers proposed trade to Wizards? Just say Wizards. And I like the NFL draft way more than I like the NBA draft. No shame to the NBA prospects, but at least in the NFL draft, you know who's picking. All right. Well, speaking of who's picking, the Miami Heat are on the clock at number 15. Obviously, we know what the deal with the Heat. Last year they made the play-in. They beat the 76ers in the play-in. Or no, did they? No, they lost to the 76ers in the play-in. Then they beat the Bulls in the play-in. And then they got the 8th seed and lost in the first round to the Celtics in 5 games. All right, the Heat. Let's see. You got Jimmy Butler. They already re-signed Bam. I heard rumors that Jimmy's not going nowhere this season, but he might go somewhere next season. So the Heat, you got Terry Rozier. So you don't have a guard, you have a guard in Terry Rozier. Okay. I say if you're the Heat, first I gotta see who's available. Because if I say take another guard and there's not a good guard until like the freaking second round, then I'm a little crazy. Let's see, you got Jimmy Butler, you got Jaime, who you drafted last year in the first round. So I don't think you take a forward, or a center. I think this has to be a guard. This either has to be a guard or you take Kyle Filipowski and make him like your sixth man or something. And it doesn't even matter. The Heat are probably just going to take some scrub, but then, no offense to whoever gets drafted, they're probably going to take somebody who's not even good, and they're just going to sign some undrafted free agent that's going to be one of their best players on the team. So yeah, the Heat at number 15. The Heat could go lots of ways, man. Well, not really, actually. We gotta see who is headed to Miami, Florida. Last year, the Heat went 46-36, and they got the 8th seed in the East, but lost in 5 to the Celtics in the first round. Yeah, all right, man. Yeah, the Heat, they lost game 1, they took game 2, then they lost game 3, 4, and 5. All right, man. The Heat at number 15. Who's going to Miami? All right, let's see. They go with Wives Missy and make them go to the bench. There's lots of centers. I think the Pelicans will take a big man. I think there's going to be a big man available. Let's see. All right. The Pigs in for the Miami Heat. Pig is in for the Heat. Ooh, I don't like the Heat, man. That's what I would say. I don't like the Heat. I used to care for... Oh, I wouldn't say I cared for the Heat, but like... I used to respect the Heat, but now I don't. Because when I remember one time the Pelicans played the Heat last season, and the Pelicans smoked the Heat. And Jimmy Butler had the nerve to say that I feel like we're still a better team. Like, okay, even if you are, at least just give us credit. At least give us credit. But no, he wanted to go be a loudmouth. In fact, I actually started a series called Ranting with Hurricane Mike. So whenever a topic comes up that pisses me off, I talk about that, right? He was literally the first person I talked about on that series. So, yeah. Alright, the Heat, man. So Bronny James isn't even at the draft. Bronny James isn't even at the draft. Sucks to be him. Alright. Bronny James isn't even at the draft. Man. Alright. So the Summer League starts July 12th to July 22nd. Okay. Alright, pick is in for the Heat. Are we going to actually get to see what the pick is? Alright, let's see. 2011. Okay, I don't care. Okay, what are these? Are these supposed to be like big men that we're seeing? Or is this just the entire 2011 draft? That 2011 draft was loaded. Definitely one of the best drafts in recent years. Alright. It's up there with like the 2018 draft. Even the 2021 draft was a solid draft. The draft with Paulo, Chet, and Jabari, that was a good draft. The one with Cade, Jalen Green, and Scotty Barnes, that was a good draft as well. Yeah, man. Drafts, man, they've been pretty good the last couple years. Last year's draft wasn't the best with talent. It was just like Victor, and then my boy Jordan Hawkins was balling until we just refused to play him. All right, the picks being selected. All right, the Heat, they go with Kel'el Ware, center from Indiana. Okay. I see him being a 6-man. I don't. The Heat, they're not benching Bam unless Bam is truly terrible, which I don't think he is. Yeah, the Heat, they're not. So yeah, they took Ware to probably be their 6-man, or at least somebody on the bench that they could rely on when, like, it's like 10 minutes left in the second quarter. I don't know. All right. So Kel'el Ware, Kel''L Ware, is heading to Miami Beach. I mean, hey, it's summer right now, so shoot, go to the beach, I guess. All right, so we're 15 picks done, so we still have literally half a draft left. 15 more picks will be announced tonight, and then we got like a bunch of picks tomorrow, where I might stream that too. I don't know yet. Man, I'm definitely gonna get back to streaming. It's just that I couldn't stream any football games last season because by the time I was stream eligible was already like week 13 or 14, and I'm like, it wouldn't make sense, so I'll just wait till next year. Well, I actually did kind of start streaming on my other channel, but I'm like, back then I was focused on like scoreboards and stuff, and I'm like, I'll be your scoreboard. I'll be your human scoreboard, okay? I'm your human scoreboard. If you just ask me what the score is, I'll tell you, and I'll probably just say the score whenever I feel like it. Hey, we got 2 likes. Shout out to those 2 likes, and shout out to the people watching this show, even if you're not even in the chat right now. Yeah, man. All right, man. So all right. Kel'el Ware, length and mobility, shooting potential. Okay. I'm sorry, but now I got root for you to lose since you're a Heat player. Why did he look like Jameis Winston from a side eye? Like, if I was looking like right here, and the screen's right here, he literally looks like Jameis Winston. Like, not. I know that they play different sports. I'm not trying to say like sports type of thing, but he literally looked like Jameis Winston with like the facial hair and stuff. Well, now the Philadelphia 76ers are on the clock at number 16. Another team I do not like. All right, my fault. All right, 76ers on the clock at number 16. Okay. I mean, they got Embiid. I don't like him either. They got Joel Embiid. They got Tyrese Maxey. Bob B. Marks, ESPN NBA front office insider, 20 years of front office experience, and was also the Nets assistant GM from 2010 to 2015. Okay, so he was a Nets assistant GM for 5 years. That's cool. 76ers, they got Embiid, so they're probably not taking the center unless they take like Kyle Filipowski and put him on the bench, or they could maybe put him at the 4. But there's some other forwards. Isaiah Collier, they could go with Isaiah Collier and play him next to Tyrese Maxey. Yeah, last year 76ers went 47-35. They beat the Heat in the play-in. They got the 7th seed, and then they lost to the New York Knicks in 6 in the first round. All right, 76ers at number 16 overall. I don't know. They could go with a lot of, like, they could go with a defensive player. All right, their offseason outlook, 47-35, lost to New York in the East first round of playoffs. Their key players, Joel Embiid. Key free agents are Tyrese Maxey, restricted, Kyle Lowry, unrestricted, and Nick Batum and Kelly Oubre Jr. And the projected amount of cap space is $53 million. Okay, that's cool. I wonder who they're going to take here. I don't know. 76ers. Let's see. They could go with Dalton Knecht, you know, the wing from Tennessee. They could play him next to Tobias Harris. Okay, let's... All right. 76ers. 76 is at number 16. But hey, the Pelicans pick is creeping up. And it's in like 5 picks now. Man, my arm is getting tired, man. But hey, there is no rest. I done said West. There is no rest for the wicked. Alright. By the way, hold on. What y'all are going to do right now? Hold on. Look. Say hi to Cameron Jordan. He wants you to say hi. Alright, you said hi, good. Alright, back to this. Alright. That's like the first time I actually showed that poster on my YouTube page. Alright. I think I just got that poster like a month ago. Or, no, now that I think about it, I might have had that for like a year, but I just never put it up until like a couple weeks ago. I don't know. A month ago. Sheesh. I think they're about to announce the pick, but it's not saying. It's showing the podium, but it's not saying pick is in. Or are they just? Oh, never mind. They're not. Well, they're technically showing the podium, but they just showed like all the names that have been drafted. All right, well, now the pick is in for the 76ers. There's Jonathan Givery, ESPN NBA draft analyst and founder of DraftExpress.com. All right. 76ers pick is in. There you go, Dalton Neck, Tennessee wing. That's a thought. 76ers. Yeah. They have pick 16 and 41. Let's see, man. All right. Bro, I have like a sore on my lip, man. This is kind of bugging. 76ers, man. Who's going to Philly? Number 16 overall. Let's see. Either Thunder, Nuggets, and Timberwolves will win the West. So I got I don't run a Discord, but I'm in some Discords for other YouTubers. Somebody said either Thunder, Nuggets, and Timberwolves will win the Western Conference next season. I could see the Timberwolves winning the Western Conference. The Thunder, like I said, they're too inexperienced for my liking. And the Nuggets, I mean, history has shown that repetitive, or like a team that wins a championship usually don't make it out of that same conference for like a couple of years. So I think if one of those 3 teams are going to win, it's going to be the Timberwolves. But I hope the Pelicans win the West next season. That's probably not going to happen. All right, let's see. All right, right now they're announcing the trade. The trade with the Denny trade that happened earlier. So Mataz Mazzulla is fighting back to. Oh, that's cool. All right, the selection is in. Well, it's been in. Now they can actually say it. 76ers, they go with Jared McCain, guard from Duke. Okay. I think that's a good pick for Philly. You got somebody to pair with Tyrese Maxey. You know, you just traded away James Harden last season, so you get somebody who can replace him a year later. Okay. All right. Jared McCain's headed over to Philly. But guys, here's where something interesting happens. You know what? I'll save you all some time. Let's talk about Jared McCain first. Jared McCain, man, going to Philly. Jared McCain. He is going to the 76ers from Duke. I mean, Duke, it's a basketball school. He has 3.8 plus million followers combined on TikTok and Instagram. Don't have either of those. 87 made 3-point field goals last season, 4th most by Duke freshmen. 2 games with 30 plus points in NCAA tournament, 2nd freshman in last 50 seasons. And Jared McCain looks good. He looks good, and that pains me to say as a 76ers hater. Yeah. Oh, I follow somebody who's a Heat fan, and he just posted a YouTube short saying that he's angry that they drafted Ware. Okay. I mean, he was also angry at the Dolphins' first 2 selections last year. I just find it funny that he's a fan of 2 Miami teams. Whatever. And he doesn't even live in Miami. He lives in New Jersey. Okay, my fault. All right, Jared McCain, 14.3 points per game, 46% from the field, 41% from 3, and 5 rebounds per game. And, yeah, we've reached over an hour on this stream, so I hope everybody likes this stream. And if you want me to do more, just say, you know where to find me. Man, Jared McCain, bro. Jared McCain's in Philly. Okay. He's a shooter. I mean, that's what the 76ers need. I mean, they also have Buddy Hield. So maybe they try to trade Buddy Hield. Or maybe they put McCain on the bench, or start Buddy Hield. I mean, or start McCain over Buddy Hield. All right. Well, now this is where something gets interesting. The Los Angeles Lakers are on the clock at number 17. This is J.J. Redick's first pick as the Lakers coach. This is actually his first pick as an NBA coach. This is actually the first pick he ever makes. Are they taking Bronny James? Are the Lakers going to take Bronny James to pair him up with LeBron? Will that happen? Last year they went 47-35. They beat my Pelicans in the play-in, and then they went on to lose to the Nuggets in the first round in 5 games. Will they take Bronny James? I feel like you got to. Like, look, LeBron, he hired J.J. Redick. No matter what you try to tell yourself to make you feel better, saying that LeBron had nothing to do with it. But LeBron was on the podcast early wanting J.J. Redick to come to Los Angeles. Man, bro. LeBron is literally the GM. So, the pick is in for the Lakers. Is this Bronny? Is this going to be Bronny? Is this going to be Bronny James? Is this going to be... Dude, if this is Bronny James... Man... Let's see, man. Are the Lakers going to satisfy LeBron and take Bronny? Or is somebody else going to end up taking him later in the draft, probably in like the 2nd round, and LeBron just goes there, or just stays in Los Angeles because J.J. Redick's there? I don't know. Let's see. Who will the Lakers take? Will it be Bronny or will it be somebody else? Oof, man, I don't like the Lakers either. I'm also a Lakers hater, man. But if they take Bronny, that's gonna be a sick duo with him and with him playing with his father. That would be sick. I'm not gonna lie. Do you know how much Lakers games are gonna be on TV? Like, dude, Lakers games are already televised, but literally every single game, even if they're playing a team like the Wizards or the Pistons, every single game will be televised just to see if Bronny and LeBron, just to see them play. Man, Lakers on the clock. Let's see. Lakers off-season outlook, 47-35 record. Lost to Denver Western Conference, first round of the playoffs. Key players, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Austin Reeves. Key free agents, LeBron James, player option. D'Angelo Russell, player option. And Max Christie, restricted. And they don't have any cap space projected. Okay. Man. The Lakers, man. Who are they taking at 17, man? Are they going to take Bronny, or is this just a smoke screen? Let's see. We're about to see, man. If this is actually Bronny. Wait, what? Oh. Sorry, guys. They just announced the Rob Dillingham trade. Let's see. Who are the Lakers going to take at number 17? They don't take Bronny. The Lakers take Dalton Knecht, wing from Tennessee. Alright, so... Alright, Lakers, they don't take Bronny. So does this mean that LeBron... I don't know. Alright, well, the Lakers take Dalton Knecht at number 17. Alright. Dalton Knecht to the Lakers. Oh, I didn't know that Jalen Williams' brother was Cody Williams. That's nice. That is nice. Alright, man. Dalton Knecht, first Tennessee player drafted in the top 20 since 2011 when Tobias Harris was selected. That's nice. Alright. Well, it's not nice because the Lakers made a draft pick. Alright. He was a 2023 to 24 AP first team All-American. Dalton Knecht going to the Lakers, man. Okay. Alright, man. This draft is getting intense. Woo! Draft is getting intense. The Pelicans pick is coming up in a couple picks, man. Holy. Dalton Knecht, wing out of Tennessee, 6'5". He's a scoring machine. Oh my gosh. Why did the Lakers get another score, man? I don't like the Lakers, man. Man, Dalton Knecht, he is a shooter. He reminds me of a Ray Allen. He reminds me of a Ray Allen. Nah, he's definitely more versatile than Ray Allen. He shoots like Ray Allen, though. And now the Orlando Magic are on the clock at number 18 overall. Who will the Magic go with? Let's see, man. They got Franz Wagner. They got Paolo. I don't see them taking a big man. They could go with Tyler Kolek. They go with him. They go with Tyler Kolek. Yeah, man. The Magic, they got the 5th seed in the East last year. They lost in the first round to the Cavaliers in 7 games, man. So, yeah. Man. But so far, Brandon Ingram hasn't been traded. A lot of people were saying that the Pelicans, they could trade up and because they could trade Brandon Ingram with a pick or for a pick, but hasn't happened so far. The pick is in for the Orlando Magic. So who is going to be a first-round pick going to Orlando, Florida? The 47-35 Magic. Well, that is a fire jacket that the guy that the Lakers just took has, man. That Tennessee jacket, man. All right, Lakers. Magic. The pick is in for the Magic at number 18. The 18. Man, we've already got through 18 picks of these, man. Man, being a streamer, man, I kind of like it, man. Man. Alright. You know what I might do? I might start streaming basketball games next season. I might start doing that. Alright. Alright, Magic at number 18. Who did they go with? I think I'm going to predict Magic go with Isaiah Collier. I'm going to go with Isaiah Collier. I think Orlando takes Isaiah Collier. Okay. Let's see. Alright, they're about to announce the pick. And the Magic take Tristan da Silva, forward from Colorado. Okay, somebody's excited. I'm assuming that's a family member of Tristan da Silva. That is a fire name. That is probably the best name in this draft class. Tristan da Silva. He's going to Orlando, man. Going to Orlando. Man, Tristan da Silva. His hometown is Munich, Germany. He's the 5th Colorado player with 500 plus points in junior and senior year. 18 points per game and 60% from the field in 2024 NCAA tournament, wherein he played in 3 games for Colorado. Okay, this is the night for Tristan da Silva. He was on the 2023 to 24 second team All Pac-12. Okay. Tristan da Silva headed to Orlando. Man, look, the Magic have the all-name team. They have Paolo Banchero. They have Franz Wagner. Now they have Tristan da Silva. And I believe they have Moritz Wagner. Man. Last season, averaged 16 points per game, 49% from the field, 40% from 3, and 5.1 rebounds per game. The Magic got themselves a dog. 2.82 shuttle run. The Magic got themselves a dog. No, they don't got themselves a dog. They got themselves a Silva because he's da Silva. That's funny. I'm not gonna lie. Magic. He has versatility and he has shooting range. Tristan da Silva is gonna be a good player for Orlando. I can just feel it. All right, the Toronto Raptors are on the clock at number 19 overall. Who do they take, man? But hey, the Pelicans are coming up in 2 picks, so stay tuned. And even if after the Pelicans pick, I'm still gonna be live streaming. I'm not stopping the stream until the 30th pick's been announced. But who do the Raptors go with, man? They traded away Siakam last year, so they could take a forward to replace him, like maybe a guy like Ryan Dunn, or to pair up with Scotty Barnes. They could take because they just paid Scotty. They need rebounding. They need 3-point shooting. I think they still have Gary Trent. I'm not too sure about that. The Raptors, they could go with a guy like Keyshawn George. They could go with Kyle Filipowski. They could take him and maybe put him at the 4, or they could find a trade partner with for Jakob Poeltl. Yeah, last year the Raptors finished 12th in the East and missed the playoffs. And how do they have pick number 19? Why did they not have a lottery pick? It must have been. Now that I think about it, it was probably a traded pick, so that's probably why. I don't know. All right, yeah. And just so y'all know, I'm probably gonna stream tomorrow night or tomorrow's draft in the second round as well. And yeah, the Pelicans, though, they traded their second round pick to the Pacers in the Pascal Siakam trade, where we traded that was the trade where we traded away Kira Lewis to Raptors and traded our second round pick to the Pacers. So yeah, the Pelicans don't pick tomorrow night unless they trade up. So yeah. But yet I don't care if the Pelicans pick or not. I'm still probably gonna be streaming because, man, the grind don't stop here. The grind don't stop. The grind don't stop. The grind do not stop. All right. But yeah, the Raptors. I didn't call them the Rockets, dude. Earlier today, I was calling like the Rockets, the Wizards. I was calling the Hornets something else. Man, I don't know what I was doing earlier tonight. Well, the pick is in for the Toronto Raptors. It just passed 9 o'clock, like 6 minutes ago, because it's literally 9:06 where I'm at. All right, and the Raptors have the first pick in the second round. So if the Raptors won, they could actually kind of like trade up and get themselves some more players if they want to. Raptors, who are they going with? But yeah, after this pick, if the Raptors want, they could trade up. Hold on. Hold on, I think somebody's at my door. Alright guys, we're back. I muted myself. We are back, man. Alright, right now we're at commercial break. So I'm pretty sure I didn't miss much. Man, Zach Edey is 7-4. I'm still upset. Man, the Grizzlies got Zach Edey. John Morant's already posting about it. He is 7-4. Man, I wanted Zach Edey in New Orleans so bad, man. I wanted him in New Orleans so bad. But he went at 9. I thought we could get him without trading up. Well, I was wrong. Alright. Pig is in for the Raptors. Alright. AT&T X NBA Dreams Experience winners. Letitia and Kaylin Stream. Alright, man. Come on. Raptors. Last year, they went 12th in the East, missed the playoffs, yeah, we know. Man, it must suck that you missed the playoffs and yet you have a barely top 20 pick. Yeah, the Pascal Siakam trade, the Pacers received Pascal Siakam and a future second-round pick via the Pelicans, while the Raptors received Bruce Brown, Kira Lewis Jr., via the Pelicans, Jordan Nwora, and 2 other picks. Alright, they're announcing the selection. They're announcing the selection. Who is it? The Raptors take Jacoby Walter, wing from Baylor. Okay. The Raptors got themselves Jacoby Walter. Jacoby. Alright, the Raptors get Jacoby Walter. Alright, at number 19 from Baylor. He's a wing, okay. I could see where they're going with this, you know, to pair somebody with Scotty Barnes. He had 28 points in collegiate debut versus Auburn, which is a Baylor record. 1 of 9 D1 freshmen to lead team in scoring last season. Okay. Jacoby Walter. He looks pretty good. Alright, man. Jacoby Walter. He's in Toronto now. Man, clap it up, man. Because 30 gentlemen is going to have their dreams come true tonight. And so far, 19 of them already had their dream come true, man. So, Jacoby Walter, man, that man's 6'4". It's weird. Because somebody that I was watching with the job earlier tonight before I came on stream said that some people consider 6'1" short. I mean, I'm 5'11", and if I grow 2 more inches, I'm gonna be 6'1". I'm only 5'11", bro. Man. Jacoby Walter, 19th pick, dynamic scorer, competitive defender. He's gonna get to the rim. Man, I mean, hey, he has Kobe in his name. Does that mean he's gonna tween? Has he step back feet? I don't know. Ain't nobody Kobe. All right, the Cleveland Cavaliers are on the clock with the 20th pick in the draft. let's see, they got Darius Garland and they got Donovan Mitchell. Do they take a forward and then trade Mitchell, or do they take a guard and then trade Garland? They got Jared Allen at center. They got Evan Mobley. The Cavaliers have a low-key stacked team. Maybe they take a guard to pair with Garland, because don't they got like a guy like Isaac Okoro? They would take a forward to pair with him, or well, not to pair with him, but to replace Okoro. 20th pick. Okay. Cavaliers on the clock at number 20 overall. They have under 4 minutes to make their selection. After this pick, you know what time it is. Alright, man. Well, the pick is already in for the Cavaliers. So. Sorry, guys, man. I was itchy, and then hair started getting in my ear. You see, sometimes having long hair is not a good thing. All right. Man, I'm tired, bro. Man, just got last 10 more picks, man. You just got last 10 more picks. All right. Last year, the Cavaliers won 48-34, which was 4th in the East. They beat the Magic in the first round in 7 games, and then they ended up losing to the Celtics in the semifinals, in the Eastern semifinals in 5. So, yeah. All right. Let's see, man. The Cavaliers, they go a couple ways, you know. I won't be shocked if we start seeing teams start to trade down, because, like, man, NBA teams are just stacked, bro. But they don't need much, and I think the Cavaliers are one of them. Man, the Pelicans are about to pick, man, after the Cavaliers. Man, bro. I remember last year drafted Jordan Hawkins. I was so happy. Man, I like Jordan Hawkins. Man, he was balling last season. But we decided not to play him. See, Willie Green, look, I like you as a coach, but your rotation is your negative. It's your weak point, man. Like, you should have been like, man, you were playing Dyson Daniels when you should have really been playing. Look, I do not like Dyson Daniels. Yes, he kind of improved from his starting point, like from where he started the season to at the end of like he kind of like improved. But you gotta hear me out, right? If Dyson Daniels never picks up a basketball in New Orleans again, I would not be mad. If I see a trade on my phone saying that the Pelicans traded Dyson Daniels for an extra pick, I would honestly be the happiest man on earth. I think you can literally chop my legs off and cut my eyes out, and I'll still be so happy. Okay. But yeah, Cavaliers, they're on the clock at number 20. All right. th pick in the draft. Well, I already know the Pelicans got now because I have Bleacher Report, and it's supposed to tell me what the Pelicans do. They took the Baylor center, so I was right that we were going to take a big man. All right, fellas. The Cavaliers at number 20. So the Pelicans took Wives Missy. Okay. The Cavaliers are now on the clock at the pick is in for them at number 20. But since I have the Bleacher Report app, it tells me the Pelicans picks ahead of time. So they went ahead and took Wives Missy. But now we just gotta see who the Cavaliers take. Alright, Cleveland Cavaliers. Let's see, who do they take at number 20? Well, I know who it's not, but who do they take at 20? They take Jalen Tyson, wing from California. Okay, Jalen Tyson, wing from California. Okay. He's a shot creator. Alright. Cleveland Cavaliers, man. Cleveland, this is for you. Okay. Jalen Tyson, wing, okay. Pair up with Evan Mobley, I'm assuming. Alright. Jalen Tyson, look, he looks like he's going to run the floor for Cleveland. Jalen Tyson, points per game compared. Okay, well. Dang. And now the New Orleans Pelicans are on the clock, man. Man. I'm going to try to give you our first reaction even. You know what? I'm going to try to give you a hyped up reaction. Even though I kind of already know who the pick's going to be because Bleacher Report is stupid sometimes. Man, they didn't even show us. Dude, ESPN hates New Orleans, man. Look, you know how on ESPN they usually show your record from last season and what like your finished result. They showed that our record, but they didn't show that we got swept. Maybe that's a good thing. All right, Pelicans are on the clock at number 21. Who is it gonna be? You know, you got Missy, you got Kolek. You know, we got. You know, maybe somebody to replace Brandon Ingram. Zion last season, he was amazing. Man, Zion was a straight-up baller. Last year, we finished 49-33. Lost in the play-in to the Lakers. But then we beat the Kings in the play-in. And then we got swept by the Thunder in the first round, which that makes me sad. All right, Pelicans at number 21 overall. You know, there's a lot of players we could get, man. We could get Johnny Furphy. Kyle Filipowski wouldn't be a bad selection. Isaiah Collier could be good. Wives Missy. Tyler Kolek. Okay. I think, let's see, Pig is in for the Pelicans. Oh, now they're going to show us our finish. Yeah, they were 7th in the West and stuff. Yeah, and this is our only pick this entire draft. Alright, Pelicans. Let's see, man. Number 21. Man. There's still some solid players. Who is it going to be? Let's see. Pick is in for the Pelicans. Cavs fans are happy that they drafted Tyson. Come on, man. 21st pick. Who is it going to be? Who's putting on a Pelicans jersey? Come on. Number 21. We have 9 picks left after this pick. Come on, man. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, man. Let's see. The picks getting announced right now. Who was a Pelican? Yves Missy, center from Baylor. That I already know happened. But you know, I'm still giving you all fresh reaction. The Pelicans get Yves Missy, center from Baylor. Man, now the Pelicans gotta start talking, man. I knew who the Pelicans. I knew what direction they were going. I knew that they were gonna take big man. And fun fact, I actually run a 2K franchise where I'm actually the Lakers because I let an NBA wheel determine on what team I choose, and it's the Lakers. So fight me if you want. But fun fact, I'm actually in year 2 of the thing because I'm actually doing the 82 game thing. So it takes a while because I also do a Madden franchise. So sometimes I rotate and sometimes, yeah. And fun fact, I was playing against the Pelicans and Yves Missy was on the Pelicans. The 2K predict the future. I know Madden predicted the future one time when I was the Vikings and I signed Aaron Jones, but that was kind of me. But man, the Pelicans got Yves Missy, 2023 to 24, Big 12 all-freshman team. Man, let's go, baby! Yves Missy's a Pelican! Let's go! Headphone warning, if you don't know who I am. The Pelicans got Yves Missy, center from Baylor, man. Let's go. Let's go. He's in the center room with Jonas Valanciunas and Larry Nance. Man, I think he's going to come off the bench. And I think it's the same thing I said with Zach Edey. That if Yves Missy or if Jonas isn't playing up to par like he was not playing good at the end of last season. So if he continues that struggle, then put in Yves Missy. He is an elite athlete. Okay, right now I'm trying to hop up my Pelicans fanboys or fangirls. Yves Missy's an elite athlete. And the Pelicans know a couple things about elite athletes. Man, that man that can block anything. That man is literally an elite athlete. And we have Zion, who's also an elite athlete, man. All right, man. The Pelicans got Yves Missy. And now the Phoenix Suns are on the clock at number 22, man. Man, we got Yves Missy with the 21st pick. I like that, man. I like that. You like that? But, all right, now let's get away from the Pelicans, as much as it hurts to say. Phoenix Suns. Last season, they went 49-33. They got the 6th seed in the West, and they got swept by the Timberwolves in the first round. But like, if you're the Suns, who do you go with? I feel like if you're the Suns, you got to get some depth, man. So like, you got Bradley Beal, you got Devin Booker, you got Kevin Durant. Even though there's rumors that the Rockets, well, the pig's already in for the Suns, but there's rumors that the Rockets are interested in trading for Kevin Durant, and that's why they weren't trying to persuade or trade with the Nets to get Mikal Bridges, because they want Kevin Durant. Now, the Suns, you know, this is the 22nd pick in the draft. I don't like the Suns. I think you could get a guard to pair with Bradley Beal, or to even replace Bradley Beal, because Bradley Beal, I mean, the last game of the Suns season, he had 9 points and fouled out. So, how do you get 6 fouls as a point guard? Or shooting guard, or whatever Bradley Beal is? See, I think the Suns should replace Beal. I honestly think you should trade Beal. I don't care. Like, Beal, I think a couple years ago, Bradley Beal, didn't he lead the NBA in scoring, like, a few years ago? I think around, like, the COVID year. Around that year. I don't know. Alright. Well, fellas, the pick is in for the Suns, man. But, man, the Pelicans got Yves Missy, man. I like Missy. Missy. Suns are on the clock at number 22. Let's see who's heading to Phoenix. Man. Suns, what direction are they headed? And they got Yusuf Nurkic at center. So I don't think they get a new center. Oh, never mind. Never mind. The Suns actually traded down with the Denver Nuggets. The Denver Nuggets have traded up to number 22. The Nuggets trade up with the Phoenix Suns to get pick 22. Alright, so this pick actually is going to Denver. Okay. And we're going to get the full details in a minute. That was a whole... Alright. So the Nuggets have traded up with the Suns to get pick 22. Okay. Alright, so the Nuggets trade up. So who, let's see, so they lost Bruce Brown in last free agency. And Denver, let's think real quick. So the Nuggets, they got Jokic, we already know. They got Michael Porter, Jamal Murray, KCP. This might be a depth move to trade up for. I don't know what. If you're the Nuggets, this better be a great player that you think of drafting. Let's see. So the Nuggets get the 22nd pick. Suns get the 28th pick, the 56th pick, and 2 future second-round picks. Okay. Maybe it's for Isaiah Collier. I mean, he's a good player. Who is it? The Nuggets take Deron Holmes, the second center out of Dayton. Man, there is so much big men in this draft. Pause. No Diddy. There is so much centers, so much forwards. Man, the centers and forwards of basketball are taken over. Man, Deron Holmes, the second is going to Denver. Center from Dayton. Man, number 46 recruit. He was named to the 2023 to 24 second team AP All-American. One of 2 D1 players with more than 65 blocks, 65 dunks, and 65 assists last season, along with Zach Edey. He was the guy I wanted at number 21. But you know what? I'll take Wives Missy. 2023 to 24 Atlantic 10 Co-Player of the Year. Don't know what that means, but okay. All right. All right, man. The Nuggets, they get Deron Holmes, the second center of Dayton. We all know Deron Holmes, second, ain't starting over Nikola Jokic. You can shut that down right now. So this has to be a bench move. But why would you trade up for him? Like the Suns, I don't think they were going to take him. Why would you trade up for Deron Holmes second? Plus, you give up a second. That was a bad trade for the Nuggets. I'm sorry. That was a bad trade. He's a versatile scorer. But like, why would you trade up for Deron Holmes second? Oh, that man's bowing now. Alright guys, the Milwaukee Bucks are on the clock with the 23rd pick in the 2024 NBA Draft. The Bucks on the clock at number 23. 5-minute countdown. Oh, now 4 minutes and 40 seconds countdown. Oh, 4:37 countdown. Alright, let's see the Bucks. You know they got Giannis. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right, fellas, I'm back. Milwaukee Bucks. They're on the clock at number 23. I mean, maybe take a forward to pair with Giannis or a big man. But technically, forward is a big man. Maybe a guy like Baylor Screerman or Ryan Dunn. Now we're coming close to the end of the draft, so now a lot of players, aren't really as much known in the rest of the draft. But yeah, the Bucks, they finished 49-33, and then they lost in 6 to the Pacers in the first round. Let's see. Who's going to Milwaukee? Bucks, 49. Okay, yeah, we saw that. Key players are Giannis, Damian Lillard, Chris Middleton, and Brook Lopez. Key free agents are Malik Beasley, Jay Crowder, and Patrick Beverley. Like the Bucks, I won't be surprised if they trade down as well. Maybe they take a guard and then they let Patrick Beverley walk to free agency. Maybe they take a guard to replace Patrick Beverley. Maybe. I mean, Pat Bev kind of disappointed a lot of people. Bucks. Number 23 overall. Let's see, Kyle Filipowski. I don't know how he's still available. I don't know how Isaiah Collier is still available. I think the Bucks are either taking Kyle or they're taking Isaiah. One or the other. Man, we got wives. Missy, man. Put some respect on that boy name. Alright, remaining picks. The Bucks got picks 23 and 33. So the Bucks also have an early second round pick too. So the Bucks are kind of in the same boat with the Raptors, where if the Bucks, they find somebody that they like, they could also trade up because they have an early second round pick. They could also trade up in the late first round. Shiny basketball though. Alright, the pick is in for the Milwaukee Bucks. Yet the Pels, they filled the center need. Westerman liked the pick. I don't even know who Westerman is. But yeah, man, the Pelicans, they filled the center need because we did need a center. Jonas Valanciunas wasn't cutting it. Larry Nance, he's a casual role player, and yet he sucks at that for real. Well, he doesn't suck. He's just man. I liked him like the first couple years he was here, but like when we got him, he was playing pretty good, but I don't know. But yeah, the pick is in for the Milwaukee Bucks for the 23rd pick. Let's see who the Bucks will take. All right, the Bucks. All right, the Milwaukee Bucks. Dude, my house might be haunted, actually. All right, the Bucks with the 23rd pick in the draft. All right, here we go. The Bucks. Who they taking? The Bucks take A.J. Johnson, guard from the United States. Well, thank you. That narrows it down. All right, Bucks go with A.J. Johnson, guard from the United States. Yeah, that narrows it down. The Milwaukee Bucks take A.J. Johnson, guard from the United States. Yeah, that narrows it down. All right, A.J. Johnson's headed to Milwaukee. He's going to be paired with Damian Lillard and Chris Middleton over there. All right, I mean, I'm not going to lie. No disrespect on this young man's name, because he's doing something that a lot of people wish that they could do. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I never heard of this player. Like, maybe I heard of him like from like draft combine results or whatever. But I don't know how good he is. He was the number 47 recruit in 2023 ESPN 100. Okay, AJ Johnson's headed to the south side of Milwaukee. I don't even know if it's on the south side. I just said that because it sounded cool. All right. Last season on Illinois, he averaged 2.9 points per game, 37% from the field, and 1 rebound per game. I'm sorry, Buck fans. He's a playmaker. It's saying, I mean, the Bucks, I think they drafted him to get Giannis and Middleton and Dame some more shots. They didn't draft him to be that guy. All right. Well, now the New York Knicks are on the clock at number 24. Obviously, the Knicks just added themselves a Mikal Bridges last night. Obviously, if you haven't saw, the Knicks traded like 5 of their future first-round picks to get a guy by the name of Mikal Bridges. I'm not gonna lie, that was an extreme overpay. Like maybe 1 or 2 first-round picks, but 5 and Bojan Bogdanovic. I mean, yeah, okay. Last year, Knicks finished 50-32. They finished second in the East, and they beat the 76ers in the first round in 6 games. And then the Eastern Conference semifinals, they lost to the Pacers in 7. I mean, the Knicks, they still got to figure out what they're going to do with Julius Randle. Are they going to keep Randle? Are they going who are they going to pair up with? Jalen Brunson, with Bojan Bogdan, not Bojan, Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby. The Knicks just re-signed OG Anunoby earlier today. So, yeah. Who's headed to New York? New York, New York. Alright. The Knicks are on the clock at number 24. Alright. Man. Maybe they go with a guy like Bobby Klintman for depth. You know, in case Mikal Bridges isn't all that Knicks fans thought he was going to be. Maybe. Oh, the Knicks actually have back-to-back picks. They have picks 24 and they have picks 25. How did that happen? Alright. Well, the Knicks have back-to-back picks. Oh, never mind. Oh, never mind. So the Washington Wizards traded up to number 24. So the Washington Wizards traded up with the New York Knicks to grab pick 24. So that makes more sense, because I didn't see the Knicks getting. I didn't see them at 25, but they have pick 25. So I'm assuming the Wizards traded pick 25 to move up a spot. All right. Knicks trade down with the Wizards. So this pick belongs to Washington, fellas. This pick is going to the Washington Wizards. This will be their 3rd pick. The Wizards, they took Alex Sarr with the 2nd pick, and they took who did they take at number 14? Who did they take at number 14? Who was it? I don't know. It was somebody. Well, clearly it was somebody. Yeah. Yeah, the Wizards, obviously, they had the 2nd pick and they had the 14th pick. And now they got pick number 24. After trading up with the New York Knicks. And the Wizards have been all over the draft, man. Obviously, they made that trade with Portland earlier today, before the draft even began. That was the latest trade that happened before the draft. You know, teams have been making moves this offseason, and I just saw the Nets, they re-signed Nicholas Claxton. So that's good. All right. Man, so now the Washington Wizards are on the clock at number 24 after trading up with the New York Knicks. All right. Who will the Wizards take here at number 24? It's not going to be Burger King. Well, the pick is in for the Wizards. Pick is in for the Wizards. All right, if the pick is in for the Washington Wizards. All right, so now we just got to see who are the Wizards going to take at number 24. They just took Alex Sarr, number 2. And I'm looking at the draft order at the bottom, so let me see. Okay. All right, so the Wizards, with the second pick, they took Alex Sarr, and with the 14th pick, they took Bub Carrington. So this is their third pick of the draft at number 24. All right, man. Knicks fans are excited for now, but not until they realize they trade down. Well, they're probably still excited. All right, let's see who the Wizards get at number 24. Who's going to be the 24th pick? The Washington Wizards select Keyshawn George, wing from Miami. Okay, pair him up with Kyle Kuzma. Keyshawn George headed to Washington. Not a bad selection for the Wizards. Okay. From the University of Miami. Hometown was Monty, Switzerland, and he attended high school in France. At Keyshawn_George for Instagram. Like I said, I can't follow you on Instagram because I don't got Instagram. Right. All right. 53 three-point field goals last season, second most by Miami freshmen in last 20 seasons. He will be the 5th Swiss-born player in NBA history. The Wizards got themselves a steal. I'm surprised the Bucks didn't take this guy. I feel like this is the better player from Milwaukee's scheme than A.J. Johnson was. All right, but to be fair, that's probably not true because the Bucks have too many scores. So, all right, Keyshawn George is now in Washington, D.C. Last season, averaged 7.6 points per game, 41% from the 3, and 3 rebounds per game. Okay. He has range. I'll tell you that. He has long distance. Keyshawn George has long distance range. Okay. He's like a Trevon Diggs. Well, I don't know if he gets hooked all the time, but... All right, guys. Now, the New York Knicks are on the clock at number 25 overall. I don't know if this pick is actually the Knicks pick now. All right. The New York Knicks are on the clock at number 25. Last season with the Nets, Mikal Bridges, 19.6 points per game, 37% from 3, 4.5 rebounds per game. Like Bridges, he's a good player. It's just that 5 first-round picks and Bojan Bogdanovic and some second-round picks and some pick swaps, that is too much for Mikal Bridges. Yeah, look, the Knicks received Mikal Bridges. Nets received 4 unprotected first-round picks from New York, 25, 27, 29, and 31. A 2025 first-round pick via Milwaukee protected 1 through 4. A 2028 unprotected first-round pick swap, and Bojan Bogdanovic. Like, how does that work? How... Man, the Nets, I think, might have fleeced. If the Knicks don't win a championship, the Nets done fleeced them. right. The New York Knicks are on the clock at number 25. Man, the draft. Man, this was fun, man. Man, oh man. All right, New York Knicks on the clock at number 25. The Knicks' remaining picks is round 1, pick 25, round 2, pick 38. All right, I mean, who do the Knicks really need? I mean, maybe they take a guy like Kyle Flipowski, you know, for depth pieces or for depth purposes. You know, with you got him, Mitchell Robinson, and Isaiah Hartenstein. Yeah, the Knicks, they're back on the clock at number 25. I wonder how it is if you're like a commentator and you gotta use the bathroom. I wonder how that works. Alright. Knicks on the clock at number 25. Who is going to New York City? My fault. Alright, Knicks 25th pick in the draft. Alright. We really got wives missing, man. Yeah. And also the next they got Josh Hart, so yeah, I think the next this has to be a big man. Pause, no Diddy. Yeah, this is the 25th pick. And also, so now the Knicks really do have back-to-back picks now. All right, the pick is in at number 26 or number 25 because now the Knicks got picks 25 and 26 because the Knicks received the pick 26 from the Wizards. All right. All right, Knicks 25. Let's see, they gotta pull out the big guns, man. Who's going to New York to pair up with Brunson, Randall, Hart, freaking Bridges? Who's next? Hartenstein, Robinson, man. All right, pick is in. Who is it? The Knicks, they take Pacom Dadiet, wing from France. Man, France players are taking over the NBA. I'm telling y'all boys. But I'm not gonna lie, I did not know who this is. I didn't even know he was in the draft. I don't know who Pacom Dadiet is. But okay. Let's go to the Knicks with the 25th pick. And guys, we have now been on the stream for 2 hours. Man. 2 hours, man. Become Dadia won bronze medal at 2022 FIBA U17 European Championship. Okay. And he won bronze, which, okay. Alright, fellas. Last season at Redaport, he averaged 6.8 points per game, 53% from the field, and 2.6 rebounds per game. I mean, I don't see him playing in year one of his career. I don't see him getting any playing time. I'm sorry, Pacome. I wish you the best in your NBA career. Well, not now because you play for the Knicks, but yeah, I mean, he has versatility. What the thing's saying. He's 6'7". Versatility. Alright, and the New York Knicks are back on the clock at number 26. This was a pick that they got in a trade with the Washington Wizards a few minutes ago at pick 24. Alright, this pick is going to the Knicks at number 26 from the Washington Wizards. Alright, the Knicks, man, they just took Become Dadiet. France draft picks, you got Zachary Archer, who the Hawks took at number 1. You got Alex Sarr, who the Wizards took at number 2. You got the Jane Saloon, who the Hornets took at number 6. And now you got Become Dadiet, who the Knicks just took at number 25. Man. Alright, the Knicks are on the clock at number 26. Let's see who they take. Alright. Let's see here. Who is going to New York? Oh, we just, you don't know that. Alright. Alright. Because this pick belongs to the Knicks now. You know, because the Wizards, when they traded up with the Knicks, you know. Yeah, they traded up with the Knicks. And this is the pick that the Knicks got. Alright, let's see. Who is headed to New York with Become Dadiet? Alright, the Knicks are on the clock with the 26th pick via the Washington Wizards. Okay. Alright, let's see here. Knicks, 26. That rhymes, because I'm dropping it on a dime, you know. I'm freestyling, you see, and I'm playing a fake violin. Let me shut up and stop being corny. Alright, man. 1 minute and 50 seconds the Knicks have left, unless they're trying to trade down again, which is always possible. I mean, the Knicks, they don't really need much talent anymore. Alright. The Knicks are on the clock, and then we will have... Alright, well, the pick is in for the New York Knicks, and then we'll have the Timberwolves, Suns, Jazz, and Celtics, and then I'll be back live tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Yep. 3 o'clock Central Time is when I'll be live again tomorrow. Alright, man. Well, guys, I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick, so I'll see you. The pick might have already been announced by the time I get back, so I might miss one pick. All right, guys, I did miss the pick. Now the Minnesota Timberwolves are on the clock at 27, but let me see down low. So the New York Knicks took Dylan Jones, forward from Weber State, with the 26th pick. All right, sorry, I won't be able to talk about you because now the Timberwolves are on the clock. Yep. Now the Minnesota Timberwolves are on the clock with the 27th pick in the draft. Earlier, so the Timberwolves, they traded up to number 8 to with the Spurs to get Rob Dillingham. So they took Rob Dillingham at 8. Who will they take at number 27? Oh, never mind. So the Knicks actually didn't. So actually no. The guy just said that the Knicks took. That's actually a lie. The Thunder traded up to number 26 with the Knicks to get to get Dylan Jones. I think that was his name. Okay, so the Thunder traded up to number 26 to select him. All right. All right, man. The Timberwolves, I can see them going. I think they're going to go with Kyle Filipowski to replace Rudy Gobert. I think they got to replace Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert sucks. He had a couple good plays in that Denver series, but he was also getting cooked in that series as well. All right, Timberwolves on the clock at number 27. Who will they take at 27? They took Rob Dillingham at number 8. Who are they going for at number 27? Timberwolves, they need a facilitator and a perimeter shooter. All right, with the 27th pick, Minnesota Timberwolves are going with. All right, let's see. I mean, they could go with Isaiah Collier. Well, no, that would make sense because they traded up for Rob Dillingham. So yeah, that wouldn't make sense at all. But dang, there's some still some good talent available that I'm surprised not a lot of teams have selected yet. Alright, guys. The pick is in for the Minnesota Timberwolves with the 27th pick. Adam Silver's got the card for the 27th pick with the Minnesota Timberwolves. Alright, pick is in for the Timberwolves at number 27. Alright, man. Let's see. Which direction is Minnesota going to go? Timberwolves, obviously, last season they finished 3rd in the West. And in the first round, they swept the Suns. In the Western semifinals, they beat the Nuggets in 7. And then in the Western finals, they lost to the Mavericks in 5. All right. All right, who's going to Minnesota with Rob Dillingham? Yep, who's going to play with Ant Edwards? With Rudy, well, I don't think Rudy Gobert should be in Minnesota. But who's going to play with guys like Karl-Anthony Towns, who's also been inconsistent? Like, he's a great shooter. Well, he's a good shooter, but... This is literally the longest stream I've ever done. So y'all better like this thing up, man. You know what I could be doing? I could be doing many other things right now, but yet I'm here taking care of my family, man, my supporters, man, because I love you. All right, pick is in for the Timberwolves. All right, the pick's about to be announced, and then we'll have a couple more picks left. The Minnesota Timberwolves take Terrence Shannon Jr., wing from Illinois. Okay. They got Cat and alright, he gets to play alongside Cat. Okay. That's not a terrible selection. 2023 to 24 first team All Big Ten. Last season averaged 23 points per game, 48% from the field, 4 rebounds, 2.3 assists. Okay, Terrence Shannon Jr. going to Minnesota. Hey, he looks pretty solid. He's versatile, in my opinion. Okay, so I just got a report. So the Knicks are getting 5 picks. OKC traded 5 second-round picks from 2025 to 2027 for Dylan Jones. Okay. So the Knicks traded Dylan Jones to the Thunder, in return got 5 second-round picks from 2025 to 2027. Okay, that was smart for OKC, because they got to package them picks somehow. All right, now the Phoenix Suns are on the clock at number 28. The pick's already in. The pick belonged to the Denver Nuggets, but then the Nuggets traded up to number 22, and the Suns got pick 28 from the trade. So this pick is going to the Phoenix Suns. Obviously, they traded down from 22 to 28 with the Denver Nuggets. So the Suns are on the clock here at number 28. They could, they don't really, I think maybe they go with Isaiah Collier. I think that should be the pick. I don't know how he's still available. Isaiah Collier, man, this has been an interesting draft so far. Yeah, man, the Suns on the clock at number 28 from the pick that they got from Denver. Man. All right. The Suns. Which direction are they looking for? Which direction are they going with this pick? All right. Let's see. Adam Silver's about to announce the pick, y'all. They don't go with Isaiah Collier. The Suns select Ryan Dunn, forward from Virginia. All right, Ryan Dunn going to Phoenix. Okay. Does this mean Kevin Durant's on his way out? Does this mean that? Let's see. He played post-grad year at Perkins School, PA, after playing at Oak Hill Academy. Only UVA player in the last 25 seasons with 50 blocks and 40 steals in a single season. But guys, we only have 2 more picks left of this stream. Third ACC guard since 1996 to 97 with 100 career blocks. Okay. He looks like he's a full-on defender, which is something that the Suns do need. Because that Timberwolves series, they were getting cooked. In the first round, man, when they played Timberwolves and got swept, they were getting cooked. So maybe this means Kevin Durant's on his way out. Maybe he will go to Houston. Or maybe this is just like a depth move. I don't know. Last season, 8.1 points per game, 55% from the field, 6.9 rebounds, and 2.3 blocks or assists or whatever it was. So Ryan Dunn has length and athleticism. Okay. All right. And now the Utah Jazz are on the clock at number 29. They took Cody Williams earlier tonight at number 10 overall. They selected Cody Williams. And now they're back on the clock 19 picks later at number 29. And the pick is already in for the Utah Jazz. Who will they take at number 29? Last season, 31-51, 12 seed, missed the playoffs. But yeah, and with the 10th pick, they took Cody Williams, wing from Colorado. This is the second to last pick of the draft for Utah and for the first round. I mean, they could go Isaiah Collier. I feel like Isaiah Collier is the perfect player for the Jazz. I think it's Isaiah Collier. I think the Jazz take Isaiah Collier. I don't know why. This is like the Cam Whitmore situation last year. Like, why was he falling so much? All right. Isaiah Collier, I think that's my prediction for Utah. All right. Jazz on the clock at number 29. Took Cody Williams, the brother of Oklahoma City Thunder's forward Jalen Williams. The one that's spelled Jalen, not Jaylen. Because, the Thunder, they drafted 2 Jalen Williams a couple years ago in the same draft class. Just to confuse us all. All right, Utah Jazz at number 29. Which direction are they looking? Are they looking for a passive player? Are they looking for a scorer? Or are they looking for a defender? I think the perfect Utah Jazz pick here is Isaiah Collier. I think the Jazz, if they take Collier, they will literally have the best draft of tonight. For teams at least with multiple picks. Let's see. And it is Isaiah Collier, guard from USC. The Utah Jazz select Isaiah Collier, guard from USC, with the 29th pick. He's hugging his mom, man. Utah Jazz, they have had the best. They have had the best draft of teams with multiple picks. You can argue in general. You get Cody Williams, and now you get Isaiah Collier. 2 projected top 10 and top 15 picks. Isaiah Collier was literally the number 1 recruit in 2023's ESPN 100 from USC, man. Isaiah Collier's headed to Utah. Man, he was a 2023 McDonald's All-American Game co-MVP. He played for Team USA at 2023 Nike Hoop Summit. He was the 2023 to 24 Pac-12 All-Freshman team. Man, the Utah Jazz, man, Isaiah Collier last season averaged 16.3 points per game, 49% from the field, and 4.3 assists per game. Utah Jazz, I'll give you an imaginary trophy for having the best draft of the, at least tonight, okay? He's a downhill scorer and an aggressive playmaker. Man, Isaiah Collier is headed to Utah. He's just a perfect Jazz player. And now the last pick of tonight, the Boston Celtics are on the clock with the 30th pick in the draft. Obviously, we know their story. They went 64-18, number 1 in the East. Okay, in the first round, they beat the Heat in 5. The Eastern semifinals, they beat in the conference semifinals. They beat the Heat they beat the Cavaliers 5. In the Eastern Finals, they beat the Pacers in 4. They swept them, boys. And the NBA Finals, they beat the Mavericks in 5. So the 18-time NBA champion Boston Celtics are about to announce their pick. Well, they're not about to announce their pick. It's going to probably be a couple minutes, or 4 minutes till. Yeah, man. All right, man. The Boston Celtics are on the clock with the 30th pick in the draft. They have picks 30 and picks 50, and they have pick 30 and pick 54. Celtics got front court definitely. If you're the Celtics here, I say you go with Kyle Flipowski and play him at center. Oh, I mean, he is a center. If I'm the Celtics, I'm going with Kyle Flipowski. In my opinion. Wow! Come on, man. Last pick of the draft. Who is it going to be? Yeah, man. The Celtics won their 18th title in franchise history. Most for any team. Alright, Celtics at 30. The Celtics are going to end tonight with the 30th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft. Let's see. Clock's still ticking. Obviously, unless the Celtics decide to trade down, then the Celtics won't end it. They'll end it with a trade. Let's see. Imagine we get breaking news. Celtics trade Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown to the Cavaliers for the second round pick. Man, just imagine that's what we get. Celtics trade Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and a first-round pick to get a second-round pick from Cleveland. That would just be the funniest thing, but that's not going to happen, though. All right, Celtics at number 30 overall. Who is it going to be? I think it's going to be Kyle Filipowski. All right, guys, the pick is in for the Boston Celtics, who own the 30th pick in the 2024 NBA draft. Who is it going to be? The Celtics will end tonight. Who's it going to be? (64-18) record, 2023-24 NBA champions. Key players: Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Jrue Holiday, and Derek White. Key free agents are Sam Hauser, team option, and Xavier Tillman Sr., and their projected cap space is none. Man, I like Sam Hauser. He was balling in the finals. All right, pick is in for the Boston Celtics, who own the 30th pick in the 2024 NBA draft, man. Who is going to Boston? And the Celtics just got done winning their 18th NBA championship against the Dallas Mavericks. Who is going to be the Celtics pick at number 30? And then I'm going to bed. All right, man. Come on. Give it to me. Who's the pick? All right, man. Can we announce the pick so we can get done with this? All right, man. Like I said, you can search. Come join me tomorrow night or tomorrow at 3 o'clock, where I will be streaming the second round of the 2024 NBA draft. All right, let's see. Who are the Celtics going to select to end the draft? All right, the pick's about to be announced. Who? Baylor Skierman, who is wing from Creighton. All right, the Celtics select Baylor Skierman, wing from Creighton, with the 30th pick. And that will end the first round of the 2024 NBA draft. We're going to stay on for a bit talking about Baylor Skierman. Maybe. I don't know. If they do it, then we'll do it. So let's see. He was a 2023-24 first team All Big East. Okay, he's a dynamic shooter. Okay, he has a nice looking jump shot. Oh, that man crossed. Okay, he has athleticism. Last season, averaged 18.5 points per game, 9 rebounds per game, and 3.9 assists per game, a near double-double. Okay, so he's a dynamic shooter, and he has feel for the game. Okay, I think the Celtics got themselves a steal at, with the 30th pick. All right, man. And that's going to end our stream. And that's going to end the first round of the 2024 NBA draft. You can find me tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Time, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, here at Hurricane Mike, where we are streaming the second round of the 2024 NBA draft. And I'll see y'all later. Who dat? Go Pels. And don't be a Falcons fan. We got Waz Missy.